Hey guys, so today I have got a bunch of overgrown cucumbers on my hands. I tell you, it's the story of my life this year. I can't seem to get in sync with my cucumbers at all. They really need to be more like this size right here, but I went out there today to pick them, and all I could find is cucumbers like this. And I've just been dying to make pickles, and so I decided that I would just go ahead and pick these things because I'm getting tired of having them go to waste because I'm feeding them to the chickens, and I think they're getting kind of sick of cucumbers if you ask me. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and make fermented pickles with these. I think they will turn out pretty good because they are um, still very crispy. The seeds aren't too large or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wash them up, and I'm going to get started making some pickles. Okay, so basically, once you get the cucumbers washed, you want to start slicing them up into spears. You can also leave cucumbers whole and ferment them that way, but as big as these things are, I think it works better to split them into spears. Okay, and then once I get them cut, I will stick them in a bowl of ice. And I usually will let them sit for about 20 minutes or so because it helps with the crispiness of them. I really hope these turn out to be good. They are kind of plenty overripe. I tell you, this summer has been crazy. It's so hot out there. I don't know why, but the heat's really been getting to me this year. And so it's been hard to get things done outside because I only have a few hours in the morning and a few hours in the evening that are actually nice enough to get out there. And then it seems like the fair came and we were busy with that and got done with that. And then yesterday I had to take my daughter to the orthodontist out of town. And of course it's payday and I got to do all the usual payday shopping and errand running, and I mean, I just have had no time to be at home the last several weeks. Anyway, I've gotten so behind on everything. My house is a mess. My kitchen's a disaster. Laundry needs to be done and everything, but you know, when the crops come due, you know, you can't do anything but focus on that. So that's what I'm doing. Right now I'm getting the pickles made. I noticed today that the tomatoes have come on, so I need to get out there and get them picked soon. Probably tonight I'll pick them and maybe start canning tomorrow. My little helper, she's over at Grandma's today. My mom has been getting 3 days off in the middle of the week, and whenever she does that, my niece comes out and stays with her for the 3 days while my sister works. And so Miley will go over and spend the night too. And so they've been over at Grandma's house for the last several days, and I've hardly seen Miley at all because she didn't go with us yesterday. She stayed home or stayed with Grandma. So anyway, I heard them out there earlier. They're in the pool. I can imagine sometime here shortly the kids will probably come busting in the house wanting to know if I want to come join them in the pool. Might actually take them up on it once I get the pickles made. But we'll see, because it's almost too hot to do anything else. I really ought to stay in the house and clean. But yeah, it's summertime and there's only so many days of summer, and got to get out there and enjoy the pool and make memories with the kids too. So it's always hard to divide my time equally among everything sometimes. Okay, so my cucumbers have chilled for probably about 20 minutes now, and I've rounded up all the other supplies I need to finish making the pickles. I got my Celtic sea salt and some peppercorns and some carrots. Now, carrots are added to help maintain crispiness. And I have a couple of black tea bags, and tea is also added because it has tannins in it that help maintain crispiness. And then I got some garlic cloves, and I have some dill seed, and then I have some fresh dill to put in there. Then I have my brine mixture. And so to make them, it's really simple. You just start by adding your cucumbers to the jar. And then once you get it about a third full, then you can go ahead and add some of the other seasonings and stuff. Now the carrots are really good fermented too. We like to eat them along with the pickles. I'm going to go ahead and add in one of the tea bags. And just a small little handful of peppercorns. And you just keep stacking the pickles or cucumbers in there. Okay, what you want to do is you want to leave a little bit of a headspace right there, so that way you can keep your cucumbers and everything submerged in the brine. Okay, so I think I've got that about as full as it can go. So the next step is to go ahead and pour your brine over your cucumbers. Now in this brine there is 1 tablespoon of salt for 2 cups of water. You can pretty much add any amount of vegetables and seasonings and anything like that to your own taste. But it's very important that your brine solution has the right salt to water ratio, which is 1 tablespoon of salt per 2 cups of water. So once you get your jar filled to about to here, then you can, I usually use a plastic sack to make the airlock seal on it. Now one of these days I really want to get one of those airlock crocks. I think that would be so nice. I do so much fermenting that would make my job a lot easier, and it would be a lot better than using these sacks. But for now this is what I use because it's all I have, and it works. I've been doing this for several years now and it works fine. So anyway, I take the sack and I push it down in there as far as possible. And then I will go ahead and fill it full of some of the brine. Once you get the brine poured in there, what you want to do is take something and weight it down. And I came up with this cool weight. I just took a little jar and put some change in it, put a lid on it, and then I will set that down in there. And it will weight down the everything and make a mess at the same time because it overflow and drip everywhere. Then you take a rubber band and I will just put it around the top to hold this sack in place. Okay, and then we'll just set this on your counter and leave it for about 7 days or so. The longer you leave it, the more sour your pickles are. The less you leave it, the less sour they are. I kind of like mine about a medium-ish sourness. Anytime during the process, you can always open up your jar and you can taste your pickles and see if they taste the way you like them. And if they do, you can go ahead and get them out. And if not, you can always put everything back and you can leave them longer. I usually do that. In fact, I steal quite a few of them throughout the process. But if you do decide to taste some and steal a few, just be sure you get your bag back on nice and tight so there isn't any air pockets or anything in it. The pickles just look so pretty in this jar. I did a blog post a while back on how to make these and the health benefits of eating fermented vegetables. And so if you would like to check that out, I will link it to this video. And I also have a printable recipe on there. If you would like to check that out too, you can. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.